Hello, I'm Eugene, and this is my film show. You want to know something? Filmmaking is stupid. Look at all this stupid shit you need in order to make a movie. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Don't try to be a filmmaker. Your movie will suck and no one will watch it. And the people who do watch it will turn to each other and say, "Wow, that fucking sucked. Think about all the stupid shit they needed to make that steaming pile. Bet it cost a lot of money, too." I'm sorry, folks. I just get discouraged. Financially, I'm ruined. I'm tired all the time. And I've had this pain in my side and ribs kind of under my armpit here. And it's been like 2 weeks now, and it's really starting to concern me. You know what I need to do? What we need to do? We need to watch a movie that's about the making of a movie, and it's a complete disaster. Yeah, that'll cheer me up. It's always invigorating to see things go terribly wrong for somebody who isn't me. So, allow me to suggest this little gem. Danny Roane, First Time Director, which is Andy Dick's first and only feature film that he's directed. You might say he's a first-time director. Actually, that's exactly what you'd say. Oh, Andy Dick. Let me tell you about some Andy Dick. He got his start in various TV and film appearances in the early 90s and became a main cast member on several programs like The Ben Stiller Show, News Radio, Less Than Perfect, and The Andy Dick Show. His wild behavior off-screen, however, would splash across the headlines unfavorably from time to time. If you've ever gotten absolutely shit-faced and embarrassed yourself and you're feeling pretty low, just read up on some of old Andy's peccadillos and you'll say, "Hey, I'm nowhere near as bad as that dick." Now let's see here. Dick drove his car into a utility pole in Hollywood, charged with possession of cocaine and cannabis, and hit-and-run driving while under the influence. Jesus Christ. Dick was arrested for indecent exposure after he exposed his buttocks at a local McDonald's. Like you do. In 2005, Dick dropped his pants and exposed his genitals to the audience at Yuck Yuck's Comedy Club in Edmonton, Alberta. That might be the saddest sentence I've ever read. So, let this all set the stage for Danny Roane, a film that blurs the line between fiction and reality.
My name is Danny Roane. I'm a director, but of course I was an actor. I played Norman Lumpy McPhee on Don't Quit Your Day Job.
So I'm pretty sure that this lumpy character is in reference to the slapsticky character of Matthew that Dick played on News Radio.
Ooh. Okay, spray me. What's eating you?
Danny is soon consumed with drug and alcohol addiction, and things reach an all-time low during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel.
We have a no peeing policy here on the show. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. Danny Roane, everybody.
Danny is blackballed from Hollywood, and he spends the next several years drying out while performing community theater.
My career was also bit by a poisonous snake called alcoholism.
He writes a film script based on his struggles with addiction and is able to secure financing remarkably quick from a shifty producer played by Bob Odenkirk. Danny also reaches out to his old buddy Ben Stiller for support.
Bad dream? No, dead dream.
Pre-production gets underway and we meet the key team members. Paul Gunderson is Danny's long-suffering best friend and line producer played by Paul Henderson, who has the unenviable task of always having to bail Danny out.
Let's go, come on, let's go. Walk.
Panic room, Mara!
Watch the stairs, sorry. No!
Michael Hitchcock plays John, the production designer who frequently butts heads with Danny throughout the shoot.
It looked like Anthony was taking a dump out of his mouth.
You asked for chunky vomit. I gave you chunky.
That's not chunky vomit. That looks like a tubular, poopy soft serve.
KC, the assistant director, is played by Kevin Farley, who is of course the brother of the late great Chris Farley. He stands behind Danny 100% and is dedicated to helping him achieve his vision, even if that means shaving each and every person on set.
Hey, get out of here! This is Vanderbeek! Come on!
James Vanderbeek signs on to play the lead role of Leonard, a character that's perpetually bleeding from the asshole due to his alcoholism. And every detail must be just right.
The red seems to pop too much for camera.
Oh, I think James Vanderbeek would have bright red butt blood.
What would that yellow be here?
Oh, that's his anal discharge.
No, can we not? Let's not do that. Let's just keep it, it's just blood. Wow, you're like the Sidney Pollack of bloody butt rags.
A washed-up commercial actress also joins the cast, played by the very funny Mo Collins, who's perhaps most recognized from Mad TV and Parks and Recreation, among many others.
Dink! I really would say dink, too, because I think it probably helped them in post when you go dink.
The rest of the cast is filled out through an audition process, and the film then moves into production. Cut to day 3 of the shoot when a little mishap on set causes Danny to get back on the liquor.
You hit. Ooh.
Are these all alcohol?
That's alcohol. Alcohol.
What is this?
And things just get worse from there.
And now, actually, I mean, this morning, he came in and he's got a whiskey bottle that he's put a piece of masking tape on it that says water.
Halfway through shooting, Danny disappears on a 3-day bender, and upon his return, he announces that the film is now a musical. He brings in a composer, a choreographer, shitcans Vanderbeek, and replaces him with Anthony Rapp.
This duct tape itches like hell.
Use it. This is Oscar calling. What are you gonna do? You gonna pick that phone up, or are you gonna let the machine get it? Huh?
I'm gonna pick that phone up.
You're gonna pick that phone up.
So the production rolls on and is plagued with the usual problems like shortage of cash.
No, there's no more money.
No, but we're in the last few days of production here.
No, we're in the last day of production here.
Safety concerns.
What if it would have pulled really hard and pulled my neck down into the gears? You're not even thinking of my safety at all.
Inauthentic Native Americans.
This guy has a tattoo of a Mexican senorita on his chest.
That will not read, dude.
Angel armpit hair.
I don't think angels have pit hair.
I don't think anybody knows that for sure.
Well, not in my head, angels don't have pit hair.
Complete and utter stupidity while working with a green screen.
We'll fix it in post. Okay, yeah, we'll just do that in post.
This is post.
And one of the most common filmmaking problems, an emu instead of a condor.
I need a majestic bird of flight,
Okay.
not a flightless bird of dumb.
Okay, you know what?
On day 22 of filming, Danny's drunken antics finally come to a head, and the crew makes the democratic decision to ship his ass off to rehab. Again. Dick himself has been in and out of rehab something like 20 times over the years. Presumably he was sober while making this film, and good on him for channeling his demons into something creative. It is really unfortunate to hear that he still can't seem to conquer them. Called the audience a bunch of N-words, was seen exposing himself and causing a commotion, thrown out of the AVN Awards. Miraculously, the film gets finished and has its premiere screening at the National Society of Jewish Women's Film Festival, because of course it does.
The Jews to play. The Jews are out to play today.
I like the look of the film. Who would like to talk about that?
Danny Roane premiered at South by Southwest in 2006. It played on Comedy Central and was then released on DVD in 2007. To promote the release of the movie, Andy put out a number of online video diaries in character as Danny Roane, who, of course, is back in rehab yet again.
You really should just go out and get the documentary about me, Danny Roane, first-time director, and you'll really see how hard it is to make a movie when you're drunk.
When I was pregnant, I gave up liquor. Where did I go wrong?
Crazy with the wait, okay, cut!
So if you're working on a film or any creative endeavor really, and things are looking pretty bleak, maybe Danny Roane's failures can boost your spirits. You're nowhere near as bad as that dick.
Danny Roane, Hollywood is on the phones, bubbity bibbity bubbity boo. Danny Roane.
Appeared intoxicated, exposed himself, urinated on a backdrop, and destroyed it by pulling it down. The fuck, buddy?